What's going on, my friends? So awakening, what is it? The importance of it. All right, my friends, it's GALINDO here on the Positive Chosen Path channel. Hope you guys are doing great out there. So today I wanted to touch base with you all in regards to what awakening actually means. A lot of you are following my pages and hear me talk about all the positive words and enjoyment of the wisdom that I share with you guys, but I don't think you really understand or haven't asked the question, what's all of this about awakening? What does it all mean? So I'm going to do just a quick video today here. I'm just taking a break here. Let's just dive into it. What is awakening? What does the word actually mean? Well, spiritual awakening is the practice of awareness, a level of awareness of what you really are as an entity, as a pure soul, what your divine virtual essence really is. And if you see me moving the phone around, I didn't have my stand with me, so I'm just kind of holding it. Anyway, so you understand that you're not only just a spiritual being in a human awareness, but what it means to be a spiritual being, an eternal, worthy, loved being, and also that you are not a part of the universe, but you are an entity of the universe combined into one. That really is the essence of awakening. You're understanding these things versus you going, oh, I get it. So during an awakening, you realize that spiritual beings having a human experience, meaning more than what you are or you were taught at school, what you lived. You live, you die, you go through all of the everyday struggles in life, and that's it. That's all it's meant to be. Well, everything that we were told at birth, it's not what it is. It's just not is. When you find out that there's more to it, that's when you begin your awakening. You are understanding, you're going, there's more. Again, understanding there is more to life, an awareness of your aspect of life and the internal part of life. That's what it means. You're literally a source of energy of you. You're your own God. So to put it into perspective, you're a God living in a human body, human experience. As an example, I'm a source of energy or a God living in a human experience as Israel. And that's what I am. I know it's very deep when you put it on that level versus the opposite of what most of us believe. We're just humans living day by day under one God. On the second level, you're also understanding that the unified infinite version of us, like many versions of us, are being and sharing the same experiences exponentially at the same moment in the same time. The understanding of one, like being one, and feeling empowered by that realization of this unity is what makes us on the next level of awakening. I know, very confusing. Very confusing. And on top of it, what am I saying? That I'm a God? How can that be? All of us believe there's one God, and you guys are like, so now you're telling me I'm God? I'm confused, Days. You're tripping out, whatever. I know many questions have been asked here, but in short, the awakening shows the unity of one, the source, me, you, and everything and everyone, literally every single united thing into one. That's what we all are. We're energy. We're a force of energy. We're all sources of energy connecting into one. We're not physical beings. We're energy vibration creating in this human form. Energy equals love and worth, and it's intertwined with our senses that are awakened in this altered state, which then causes changing effects for your spiritual growth. Remember that movie, The Matrix? Yeah, The Matrix. So he thought his life was in it. Then he was shown he was more than that, and also that he was the one with everything, being able to control his energies and everything around him. Again, being one energy and the control or mastery of that being you, or one, or the God, or entity. That's what it means. Awakening is literally just the first step in our journey. And the next step of this awakening is the integration of your way of being, following by a transformation of yourself. I know it's a lot. There's so much to it. People that have near-death experiences, for example, they link to an energy source when they pass, and that collaborative source really shows them the other side, if you will, that's connected to their higher self or their own self. And they get to see the version of themselves in many ways in pure light, causing this enlightenment or this awakening of self, changing of how they view themselves, the observation, which in turn makes them focus on their higher lessons or their new path in life. Their everyday means nothing anymore. There's more to it. And since we're conditioned to believe we live, we die, and that's it, that's what we are driven by. And that's not the case. So let's get real. Life doesn't end, period. If you see or think that our God, if you will, anything you believe in, will create a being like us and then give us an expiration date like milk, then you're totally fooled, because you're really not putting a lot of confidence on your Creator, that He puts you here for a reason on a higher self, and just not giving you, you live, you die, and that's it. There's more to it. I mean, come on, seriously? You live, you stress, you live 80, 90 years and you're done? Obviously, that's not the true worth of any of us. There's so much more by leaps and bounds. And you have to understand that. Until you understand that, you really are not awakened. You really are not understanding that, as we put it, living outside the matrix. But anyways, the next stages in awakening are as follows in regards to integration and embodiment. So how you take it to a way of being. So let me give you 3 steps. First of all, when you're awakened, you take it into the way of consciousness. And then you take it to a way of vibration, and you embody that to a lifestyle. I'm not saying become a vegan or, eat, cage-free eggs or something. First of all, the consciousness or the understanding of removal of fear from self, and putting the realization that you are more than you are told. And number 2, your vibration is the manifestation of your reality, making your own reality, your own worth come to light, governing your own ascension. You're a creator, so create your own truth. That's what number 2 is. Number 3 is going to be your lifestyles, how you transform yourself. You're a part of the conversion of the universe and not just a pawn in the wheel. So you see your light and you empower your entire lifestyle to fit this new awareness of self and enlightenment. I mean, that's powerful enough, to a point of enhancing not only you, but all around you, for a massive collection of awakening of others. I mean, your life mission's divine. You're sharing all of this with others around you in a way that you're enlightening one source, one connection into one. That's pretty massive right there when you think about it. Life is about living, and living well, that is. Channeling your higher self at all times, utilizing confidence and power to grow your energy. That's seriously deep. So anyways, what's the next stages after all of this? Well, for many, it takes many forms, but I can only speak for myself. For me personally, it's growth. Tuning into my higher self to prophesize to others and open their eyes, like I'm here today with you on this video. That's my purpose, my truth. The enlightenment, the awareness, and the body of being a higher spirit in the blue sphere we live in our human form, and then showing that we control basically what we create and what we are. We're all creators, like I mentioned. So very, very deep when it comes to that, I guess to put it in a nutshell or in short, awaken yourself by putting the understanding that you're not just living and dying as a race. We're more than that. And this is your first step of enlightenment. Fully embrace that, that knowledge that we're giving you here, and add the following, that in everything that you do, you put it into worth of one energy, one entity, one love, one respect. You're a higher being, a living human, living in a human experience, and you're not a human trying to ascend to a higher being. I mean, think about that. Once you embrace that you can do pretty much anything that you think about, there's nothing to stop you. I mean, you can do anything when there's no fear in your soul, your body, when there's nothing stopping you. You'll notice that once you begin this journey, a lot will change. Your life, the people around you, your friends that come and go, and the embodiment pretty much of everything that you do in a higher state of mind versus the old way of being. And that's key. I mean, that's really a huge thing for all of us. So heads up, awakening will bring out your true self and aspire a higher vibrate of positivity around you. Welcome it and let it fill your being with all the happiness out there. I mean, that's when you're really gonna aspire to understand that there's more. Stay positive, be healthy, be strong, be happy, love, embody this amazing energy of ours. Really embrace your true self, All right, guys, I wanted to make it short today. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Follow us here on all of our feeds, Facebook, IGTV, all over the place, all of our social medias. Don't forget, The Chosen Path is Real Galindo. Stay positive. See you soon.